What up, YouTube? This your boy OBZ Fat Boy from Operation Boys TV, man. I'm here with another one like the other one. Today we talking about real estate. Y'all know, today we talking about real estate. I'm going to say it again. Today we are talking about real estate. A lot of y'all, I'm going to say it again, a lot of y'all get caught up in the metrics that it's hard to get property or own property in Los Angeles because cost of living in California is so high, right? Who agree with that? Cost of living in California is high, right? But we pay for the amenities. Let's get something straight. If you in LA or California, you pay for the beaches, you pay for the weather, you pay for Hollywood, you pay for the good green. I'm going to say it again. That Snoop Doggy Dogg. But no, for real though, we're going to talk about real estate. A lot of people hit me up. A lot of people be wondering and asking how I stay coming up on properties, how I be hitting the auctions, how I be buying properties and stuff like that. The real truth to it matter, I'm about to buy a restaurant. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go into the food business. I'm going to say it again. So I'm going to let y'all watch my journey. So this is going to be my first one talking about the restaurant, kind of like how Black Sam them did it with the Marathon Burger. You know, shout out to Nip and them whole crew. Rest in peace, Nip. Shout out to the whole Marathon Continue, the Marathon Clothing, the Marathon Burger, everything, the All Money In, you know, the whole crew over there. Shout out to them because they inspired me too. Like, man, I've been buying property. I want to own a restaurant or a breakfast cafe or something. So I'm in the midst of buying a whole restaurant, which is really a breakfast cafe. So there y'all go. I'm going to start a breakfast cafe. Also, I'm going to start a new YouTube. I'm going to show y'all how to get it. Y'all watch me. I'm going to show y'all how to get the money because it's not hard, really. It's not hard to own or buy property in Los Angeles as we think. Let me give y'all something. Let me tell y'all something before we go any further. Don't y'all know it's easier to buy a property in LA than it is to rent a property in LA right now? Some of y'all going, what? I'm going to say it again. It's easier to buy a property in LA than it is to rent a property in LA right now. Why I'm going to say that? Because in real estate and owning property, all you need is 2 years tax return and at least a 640 credit score. A 640 credit score and a 2-year tax return, right? And you go find you some property. It might be high, it might be low. The thing about it is how much you make is how much your loan will get approved for. Now, that's the thing about right there. So now, when I say it's easier to buy a house, it is. Than to rent, it is. But if you don't make that much or you barely struggling, you might have to rent. But if some people that's making money, like working certain government jobs, working, let's say for the buses, the MTA, the RTD, whatever they call Metro now, the post office. I know a lot of people got post office jobs. I know a lot of people that got making good money, especially making way more than minimum wages, $20 or $18 an hour. You making more than that. So you will be able to afford, if you can show 2 years tax return, a mortgage. Because honestly, believe it or not, how much a 2-bedroom costs in California right now, that's a lot of people mortgage. 2 bedrooms, I think it's like about $3,000 in LA, and that's in the slums. That's in the worst zip codes, in slums of the slums in the east side where I bought a lot of my properties at. I'm getting paid for 2-bedroom Section 8, $33,000, $3,200. 1-bedroom Section 8 going right now, $2,400. So the average 1-bedroom going anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 in LA, in Los Angeles. A lot of y'all might don't believe me, but it's not as hard as you think. See, you have to know. So that's the whole game right now. I want to transfer the energy and transfer the knowledge, because the more people to know, the more we get into it. You kind of get what I'm saying? The more we will win, the more we will prosper in real estate and ownership. So that's the goal. Yes, it costs, it's high. But it's okay because you paying for the amenities. You paying for everything, like the roads. You paying for the trash, because certain states, guess what? They still got old trash trucks coming, and they gotta dump the trash, or you gotta dump your own trash in the trash can in the bin. And they dump it. Now you know in LA, the trash man, he'll come with the truck, and it's a claw that pick the trash can up, dump the trash can, put it back down, and they go on to the next one. That shit costs, believe it or not. Some states and some cities and some countries, they got dirt roads with no street lights to get you where you're going. You get lost in them backwoods somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So you paying for the amenities. That's like going to a 1-star hotel compared to a 4 or 5-star hotel. You're gonna pay more. That's really what it is when I break it down and tell everybody that. But it's not as hard as we think. So I'm gonna say it again. I'm buying a restaurant right now. And as I go, I'm going to show y'all the restaurant. I'm going to start posting on my YouTube to show, yeah, I'm here at the restaurant. I don't want to put the address and none of that until I close. But I'm going to say it again. I even started a new YouTube. It's called LA Foodie 323. I'm going to say it again. This is my new YouTube channel. Y'all go at it. LA Foodie 323, just to show the whole steps of me going about buying a restaurant, with me going to different restaurants, looking at stuff, tasting their food, and seeing what I'm really about to go into the restaurant business. Just because I'm about to buy a property that got a restaurant on it, and it's a breakfast cafe. And I think in LA, there's not too many breakfast cafes. Y'all comment in the comments in the chat. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. A whole old school kind of sort of setup breakfast cafe, probably open from like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. What y'all think? I want to hear y'all points of view. But I'm about to buy this property and do it that way. Another thing. Now getting back to it's not as hard buying real estate in LA that we think it is. A lot of y'all touch money. I'm gonna say it again. A lot of y'all touch money. But the key thing is not the money you make, it's the money you keep. I want y'all to comment that to make sure y'all with me in the comments. It's not the money you make, it's the money you keep. So a lot of y'all make money. As soon as y'all make money, the money is gone. I'm going to say it again. A lot of y'all make money. As soon as y'all make money, it's gone. By the time y'all get y'all check, y'all done already, okay, damn, I done went and bought this. I went and bought these pair of Jordans. I done went and bought this chain. And it's gone. So we have to start understanding it's not the money you make, it's the money you keep. A lot of y'all done touch millions and don't know y'all done touch millions because as soon as y'all get y'all money, it's gone. A lot of y'all is millionaires. We got to change the mind frame, first of all. Second of all, ownership is not as hard as you think. You just got to have all the qualifications and classifications to pass. You got to be eligible. Okay, damn, do I got a 640 credit score? No, if I don't got a 640 credit score, let me go pull my credit score. Even if you don't got no money and you just know all the steps, go to Credit Karma. Credit Karma is like, it's free. But at least you'll know where to start with your credit. Even if it's not that accurate, it's somewhere close to it. But now you'll say, okay, now I'm at a 540. Fat Boy said all I need is a 640. At least your APR, the higher your credit, the less your APR going to be. That's your approved percentage rate. Like your, I think your approved, your interest rate. That's APR, I think it means something like that, but that's like what you pay towards your interest on your loan. So the higher your credit, the lower your interest or points they put on for you to pay your interest rate. That's what it is. So you could have a kind of messed up credit score, or not so good or fair credit score, and get a property. Your interest rate just going to be higher. So it's better to have gooder credit. So I'm telling you, don't just think, oh, that's just the least. But if that's the least your credit you got and you really trying to buy a property, all you need is a 640. So if you start at a 540, at least you know where to start. See, a person don't know where he come from, don't know where he going. Or a person don't know where he going, don't know where to start. You feel what I'm saying? So now you know where to start because I'm going to show y'all how easy it is. So now you got you need a 640 credit score. You got a 500. So now you need to start working on your credit to at least get it up at extra points. Okay, dang, I got a derogatory report right here where they said AT&T said I didn't pay that bill. I did pay that bill. Or that wasn't me. Let me dispute that. Oh, okay. Bank of America said I never paid them back on this closed account right here. Man, that's only $30. Let me pay that off to get that off my credit. By the time you looked up, you didn't contact these people, probably disputed a few claims and all that stuff. And now you at a 640. And you've been working for your job, like the post office, for 20 to 30 years. Not even that. You've been working, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You only been working for 3 years, but now you got 2 years tax returns because you didn't file your job at this, and you got 2 years tax return. So you got a 640 credit, 2 year tax return. Next step you do, go to your bank. If you got a bank, go to whatever bank you go to. I'm gonna give y'all the best game to do, because before you go find a loan broker, your bank probably loan you. Or you ever seen when you go to the bank say own a house now today, home financing or mortgage financing, whatever it is, there you go. If you have Bank of America, the best thing you can do, or Chase or one of these banks, go to your bank first. And when you go to your bank, ask to talk to a home finance officer, or ask to talk to a person who could point you in the right direction for home ownership. And you want to go through them, because banks get paid by the money they loan. So they're going to have somebody in there at your branch, at your local branch, that's willing to see where you at and talk to you and walk you through all the steps. Oh, well, okay, you got a 640. Well, let's see what we can get you approved for. Well, all right, well, you go in here. Oh, well, Mr. Jones, we approve you from with your 640 credit score, and you've been working at the post office, and you make about 90,000 a year. We only could approve you for $400,000 to $500,000 house in LA. That's 400 to 500, not nothing. So you like, huh? And you probably don't know something, but when you go on Zillow and look around and you see all these price houses, and the cheapest houses you might find 400 to 500, it's in the slums. You don't want to live here. And you like, hell no. So then you start thinking like, well, I need to make some more money. I need to get a side hustle. I need to start doing hair and add that to my taxes for the next year or so, where I can say I'm not making 90,000 no more. Now I'm making 100,000. Now you go get approved for $1 million loan. Now you can go buy a house where you want. But me personally, I tell people, don't buy a single family home, your first property. And it's another program. I want y'all to comment this in the comment to make sure y'all with me. It's called NACA. 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 NACA is a government-funded program. Y'all need to look into that. They all over America. They help like you with your down payment. They help you. They give you a caseworker. Like really, it's the shit. It's like probably kind of low income people, first time buyers. NACA really help you, especially with all these rules, Trumps and stuff coming up with, man. Y'all really need to check into this. So now let's say you go to the bank, and the bank, your loan officer going to tell you either everything you got is cool, this what you approve for your loan, or what you got, what you need to get a loan. You feel me? Then you know where to start. So once the bank officer tell you, they might approve you. Okay, we approve you for 400,000. Damn, I need to at least get approved. Another thing you could do, let's be honest. I'm be honest, like I said, I'm taking it back. Before you even go to the bank, you need to go Zillow, Redfin, Realtors.com, all these third-party sites that where people post their houses and see the houses for sale, and you type in the zip code or where you want to move to or where you want to be at in the city. So if you want to be at 9003 zip code, you type in 9003. You see all the houses and everything for sale. You check 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house, whatever you want. Then you find it. Oh, okay. Damn, this house $800. They $800,000. They want $800,000. Okay, let me go see what this. Then you all around. You send the average house from the comps you want. Comps is comparables. So with the comps you want, let's say if it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and let's say all the 4-bedroom, 3-baths in the zip code you see is going for about 900,000. That means apparently these properties that you're going to need a loan that a loan up to about 900,000. So that's what you're going to have to do. So then you go to the bank, or you can even go to a loan broker and ask them how much do I need to make before I can get approved for a $900,000 house. I'm going to say it again. How much do I have to make before I get approved for a $900,000 house? They'll tell you. But see, like I said, if we don't know where we're going, we don't know where to start. That's where we're going. I'm going to end it with that. If we don't know where we're going, we don't know where to start, man. So once again, like I said, I'm about to open up a restaurant. Y'all going to see I'm back on my real estate stuff. I'm going to be on here again. We're going to be talking about it. Y'all go add my new YouTube. It's called LA Foodies 323. And if you ain't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel. This is what we teaching. We teaching this real estate good stuff. We teaching business. We teaching all that stuff. Set your notaries, put your post notification bells on, share this because somebody you know probably want to get in real estate. And they can, if you tell them if I could do it, they could do it. We all can do it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. We got to spread the knowledge, y'all. Once again, man, it's your boy OBZ Fat Boy from Operation Boys TV. I'm out.